Hello everybody, welcome to day 3 of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Today I'm going to be going over 5 Justice League members that I wish were on the team. If the audio sounds a little bit different today, I am sick, so I'm just using my phone to record this instead of my normal mic. This video might be a little bit shorter, but they will go back to being longer probably tomorrow. So for our first member, this is a very common Justice League member, and I'm a little confused as to why he wasn't on the team. That is Martian Manhunter. He is one of the most common members typically on that roster. He was supposed to be in Zack Snyder's, he was in Zack Snyder's Justice League. And he's, like I said, he's one of the main members. I mean, in the comics, he's almost always there. In most animated movies, he's there. So it's just, I'm not exactly sure why he wasn't on the team, honestly. I feel like his boss fight could have been super fun. Like, you know, he's going around, flying around, and I'm just gonna... His boss fight could have been super fun, and I could definitely see some good levels coming from that. But I suppose, maybe they wanted to do it on a smaller scale. Don't want to bring in such, cosmic characters. They have Brainiac, which is a pretty big one. But, having Martian Manhunter kind of brings Darkseid into the mix. And maybe they just weren't ready for that yet. Number 2 is Cyborg. This is another one who, he's fairly common, I suppose. But the main reason I bring him up is because this game is supposedly supposed to follow the storyline of Justice League Doom a little bit, where we think we've killed the Justice League, but we haven't. It was all fake outs. So, I think Cyborg and Martian Manhunter were big characters in that storyline, so I don't know why he was in this game either. I feel like it would have been tough to do stuff with him, though, because his powers are... He's kind of Batman. He's Batman, but worse. And he doesn't really have many great villains, either. And there's also been some rumors of wanting to do a Teen Titans thing, so that would make sense. I do think he fits the Teen Titans better than the Justice League, but I also feel that if you were to put him on the Justice League, it would have worked. So, bit of a bummer, but I can understand why. Next up is none other than Blue Beetle. He is less commonly associated with the Justice League, but I think it would have been super fun, especially with his powers, with all the tech and stuff. That could have been super fun for a boss fight and everything. I could see some great stories. He is referenced in the alpha test, Cord Industries, so we know he does exist. But he is not exactly a too well-known character, so I could see them not wanting to do it for the sake of this character hasn't appeared in a massive blockbuster Justice League movie before. Let's stray away from him. But I think it was a pretty big missed opportunity, as he could have been super fun. Number 4 is Zatanna. She's one of my favorite, less common Justice League members, just based on the fact that I think her powers are super cool. She has to do more of the multiverse stuff, so she would have worked perfect for this too, since we know they are doing the multiverse in this game. Her boss fight, just like the others, could have been super fun. She not only had a reference in Arkham Knight, but she does have a reference in Suicide Squad as well. So it seems like they're trying to set her up, kind of, maybe for something. You'll see in a few days, I do have something in store for her. So, yeah. And finally, we have Green Arrow. This is a character I'm not too fond of, personally. I think he's kind of boring. I think he's Hawkeye, but worse, and that Hawkeye is Green Arrow, but worse. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but they both suck and are worse versions of each other. But Green Arrow is a pretty common member of the Justice League, and I feel like there could have been some cool stuff there. as he is one of the only Justice League members who kills normally. So I feel like it would have taken away from the evil aspect a little bit, but it also could have made things interesting. Maybe if he was, not controlled by Brainiac, he could have been trying to help the squad, and that could have been super fun, but who knows? I do like the roster that we have for the game. I just wish, really we had Martian Manhunter and Zatanna, most of all. But maybe they'll be added as DLC characters. There have been some rumors that we'll see, Shazam in DLC at some point, so who knows? That could be coming. That's it for today. Thank you. Goodbye.